There is no man on earth who has not been taken by surprise by what is happening at the moment with this virus. Many hoped that as it comes, it will leave. But the human damage is just the tip of the iceberg. The hardship is just the beginning. The jobs that many had will disappear due to the fact that many companies will go bankrupt. Most companies operate by taking loans. This is how businesses expand. It's a natural thing. But now being unable to generate profit, they will go bankrupt. Do not think that these jobs will reappear out of nowhere with the passage of the virus. It will probably take years for the economy to return to normal values, and when I say economy in this case, I mean the greatest powers: China, America, Germany, etc. You must remember that these isolations plus financial deficiencies will strongly affect especially the common people. Most will lose their jobs, will have nothing to pay rent, house installments, and food. I personally know a family where both parents were fired. They have installments at home plus a child to take care of. You can imagine that what is happening to them is a drama. And this is only 1% of the hundreds of thousands or even millions of cases in this regard. All people are affected, and in the next 6 months, there will be chaos. This scenario is quite gloomy, but not to demoralize you completely, as there are prospects for the future. In the next year, all this situation will be gradually regulated. A vaccine will appear, and the economy will gradually recover. And when I say economy, I say especially in jobs. The economy itself will bleed severely because of government loans and money printing. Recently, the U.S. government decided to help its country by offering over $2 trillion as a stimulus for the country's economy. Gives money to companies through loans with 0% interest. Helps industry giants not to go bankrupt. For example, the company Boeing pays ordinary people with good amounts to stay at home and many similar things. At first, this seems very good, but these measures will lead to a cardboard economy in the long run and will affect everyone. You may be wondering, why does the U.S. government help its country make you poorer and more economically fragile? And the answer is next. The U.S. government is helping the economy, but it is also going bankrupt. These $2 trillion must come from somewhere, and America has no such reserves, so the only place of origin will be the printing of money. This money has no value at all. It is simply non-existent money, so the effect this will have on the economy is the devaluation of the dollar and people's purchasing power. All things will become more expensive: food, services, real estate, etc. Economies are now so connected to each other that the slightest fluctuations are felt all over the world. Do not think that our leaders are better, because it is wrong. Printing money will be their favorite occupation this year. With all this gloomy scenario in front of us, there is still something good in this experience, and the answer is yes. How to explain the fact that at this moment the rich become even richer? Hundreds of news stories are given every day, but one is the same. An American man bet against the markets and got rich with billions of dollars in a few days. The question is, how do the rich get even richer in such moments? The idea is that in such situations, prices fall sharply, and they take advantage of these opportunities. When everyone sells, they buy, and when everyone buys, they sell. That's basically the magic formula. For example, in 2008, when the price of real estate fell dramatically, people were selling their properties and not buying new ones. The rich identified this problem and bought all the real estate they could get their hands on, and even made large loans to buy extra. Tell me if you know anyone personally who did this in 2008. The answer is probably nobody. And don't worry, because my answer is exactly the same. Of course, we don't know anyone, because the rich stay in the company of other rich people and don't waste their time with ordinary people. Now that a strong new crisis has come, we see incredible opportunities on the capital market. Big companies that we can own in half or even less than the normal price. And yet, Do you know anyone personally who will buy shares on the stock exchange during this period? More than likely, you will say no. Now is the biggest opportunity to make money. After 12 years in which we did not have any crisis, this black swan appears. Many will think that such opportunities appear everywhere, but I am here to tell you that now is the time to make money. Learn about the stock market, informative, and only then invest. Now that you understand how people get richer and how others become poorer, in conclusion, I will show you some ideas by which you can reinvent your life during this period, both personally and economically. And they sound like that. 1. Add new routines to your life. Start doing the things you always wanted to do. Meditate, read, do sports, learn new things, new skills, etc. We are the product of our habits, so if you want success, install successful routines. 2. Hobbies. Monetize them. That we were talking about new skills, why not learn to monetize them? When you do work out of a passion that you do not monetize it, it is called a hobby. But when the hobby is monetized, this is called the call of life. So stop apologizing and do what you were meant to do on this earth. 3. The power of the economy. Learn to put the money saved by you to work for you at least as much as you worked for them. In addition, take advantage of the crisis that will occur and invest them accordingly with the virus. The opportunity is on the stock market, so you better turn your attention to it.